Afternoon. Thank you for calling Allendale Falls. This is Vivian. How can I help you?
Oh, hey, Vivian. This is Staci.
Hi, Stacy. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. You're so nice.
Thank you.
I don't get
So are
people
you.
talking to me like that usually. That's so
Do
sweet.
what?
I said usually people don't talk to me like that when I call them in about a complaint.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not very nice of them.
Yeah, but you're awesome. I'm having a
you.
problem with my refrigerator, and I'm just wondering, we just kind of need a new one.
Okay, Stacy, what apartment are you in?
Well, do you think I can get a new refrigerator, or?
I don't know, hon. I'll have to get my maintenance supervisor to come up there and inspect your refrigerator to find out what's going on with it. And if it seems like something that we cannot repair, of course we'll get you a new one.
Okay, because I'm not sure if this really counts because, I mean, it's kind of my fault. There was like a smell coming from my refrigerator. And I figured the only way we could fix that is like, because we removed all the panels, we removed all the food, and we cleaned everything out, and it was still there. Huh. So I just kind of cemented the inside of the freezer because I think that's where it was coming from. And I don't know if that's going to be a problem because the cement obviously is not going to let any smells out because it's cement. It's the only thing I think to do. But that didn't even work. The refrigerator still smells.
Okay, Stacy, what apartment are you in?
Well, I'm in a. I don't want to actually. I want to know that I'm not going to get in trouble before I give you my apartment.
Oh, honey, we're not going to beat you to death. I promise.
well, I mean, I don't want to pay for it.
I can't have the maintenance come up and take a look at your refrigerator unless they know which apartment they're going to. So I can't even tell you if you could possibly get a new refrigerator until we figure it out.
Okay, because there was like, there's another issue, but I've been trying to like hide it from you guys up until this point. I can't take it with let my husband explain to you what he did with the urinal.
Oh, hello, ma'am.
Yes. How are you?
Hi, I'm pretty good.
Good. What can I help you with?
Oh, we were just having the problem with the urinal that I installed in the bedroom. But
okay, you installed a urinal in the bedroom or in the bathroom?
In the bedroom, next to the bed. Because it's too far of a walk.
Installed a urinal next to the bed. And so what's going on? What's the issue?
Oh, well, the reason I did that is because we had all the leftover cement. We bought 200 pounds of it, and that was a little bit too much. So it was really heavy. We just dumped it into the toilet, and we didn't think it would stop up anything because we didn't mix it up beforehand. You know, it wasn't cement; it was just powder.
Okay. All right.
But it seems to it stopped up the toilet, and then when the toilet wouldn't work anymore, we just started dumping it in the kitchen sink and the bathroom sink.
Oh no!
But our next door neighbor says theirs is their plumbing has stopped working this morning too.
I would imagine it had something to do with the cement.
Well, we don't know for sure.
Right, we don't know for sure. However, all of the plumbing in all of the buildings is intertwined. And so it's really a good thing that you called us to let us know this so that way we can, work on this before it really gets out of hand and we have a busted water main.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to have the maintenance come up there and take a look. Whatever the issue is, I mean, we have to get it resolved immediately before there's any further damage. So if I could please get your apartment number.
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay. Well, did she tell you about the compressor? Because we tried to take apart the compressor in the fridge.
No, she just mentioned that you all cemented the freezer.
Yeah, well, that was her. I wouldn't do something so dumb. But we took apart the compressor, and it blew Freon, that green stuff, I guess. That's Freon, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it blew all over the kitchen. It got in the toaster and appliances and stuff. So we're going to need to have you guys replace all of those also.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to have to get Randy to come up there and take a look and see what's going on.
And our dishes.
The Freon, of course, is a major issue because that stuff is very poisonous.
Oh, it is? Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to need you to replace all of our dishes then. Because the clean dishes were all in the sink, and they're part of a set, and you can't get that set anymore.
Okay. Which apartment are you in?
Well, hey, sorry, he gave the phone back to me. What was your name?
My name's Vivian, and I'm the manager.
Vivian? Do you think we could speak to Candace, though? Because she's really the only one that knows anything about the apartments.
Sure. Hold on just 1 second, and I will let her speak with you, okay?
Okay.
This is Candace.
Oh, hi, Candace. This is Staci. I guess she wasn't really understanding what we were talking about.
Okay.
We were just wondering if there's going to be like a charge if we have to get a new refrigerator, because I don't want anyone coming in here and looking at it if we're going to end up getting charges from it. I'd rather just buy like a mini fridge and just,
Well, I'm trying to figure out, she was trying to explain to me, I really won't know until he can come in and look at the refrigerator, because I'm not sure what apartment you're in. I'm not sure who I'm talking to. I'm drawing a blank.
I can't really hear you very well.
Can you speak?
Can you speak the fuck up?
Okay. Are you what apartment are you in? 'Cause I'm not sure who I'm talking with.
Well, I'm Staci, but I don't want to tell you. I don't want to actually tell you the apartment number because I don't want to get in trouble. Like, if this is going to cause me trouble, we'd rather just kind of clean up everything that we've done first so that we don't get charged.
I mean, I won't know, but I mean, if it's affected your neighbor's plumbing, I have to get the guys up there because it's going to flood their apartment.
Well, we don't know that for sure.
Has to look because it can cause a major issue if it's not looked at. I just you're not going to be charged because I'm not really sure what happened, but I have to know what apartment you're in so that he can come look at this, because if this becomes a big problem, then we have, if a pipe bursts or anything like that, then it's going to be a big problem for the individual below you because it's going to cause a flood for the entire building. And then you're really going to be in trouble.
Yeah, if it's going to be the entire building, then we may as well just not tell you who it is because it could be anyone in that building. Like, we don't want to get charged for it, We could just let the cement run deeper into all the drain lines, and then you won't be able to trace it back to us anyway.
But, I mean, if this comes back, you've already called me and told me. So if this happens...
But you don't know my apartment number.
No, but I can research it. But I can't charge you for this if I can't come look at it. I need to be able to...
Exactly. That's my point. Like, we already installed a urinal.
What is the concern with this? I mean, with me knowing and being able to come in and look at this, because it's just going to cause a greater problem. And then once they do figure out which apartment it originated from, then we're going to be in that thing.
But you won't.
But if the refrigerator is messed up, Staci, then he has to come up there and look at that.
But you won't.
He's not going to charge you until he comes there and he can look and see what's going on.
Yeah, but you don't know, like... you know what? I'd rather just go to Walmart, buy a mini fridge, and keep my urinal, because I think you guys are going to take the urinal away if you come in here and see it in the bedroom. And if I just don't give you any information, then, you won't know who it was until we move out and you find, in one of the rooms there's a urinal.
And if that happens in that case, then if we were to charge you for this, and you move out and you wait until you move out, then it's going to go on your credit report. And
Well,
then
we never
because
gave
it's
you the
not
right
safe.
information anyway. Like it doesn't matter. It's under someone else's name. But I mean, most of all, what I'm concerned about, my husband has prostate cancer, and it has also spread to his bladder. He has to go to the bathroom like all the time, so we just kind of installed a urinal near our bed. I'm more concerned. Like, I'd rather just buy a mini fridge and not deal with this than get a new fridge, because I don't want y'all coming in here and taking away our urinal.
I mean, can you just let him come in, and I will not, if you will give me the apartment number, I will not charge anything at this point. I mean, he has to be able to come in, because it will get traced back, and it will be found to which apartment that this has happened in. And
Well,
I can send my maintenance supervisor up there. He will not charge you or anything of that nature. He's not going to take the urinal away in your apartment. He just needs to be able to come up and assess that, because if your husband's as sick as he is, that Freon can make him even sicker, that it has leaked out. It's very dangerous. And
well,
I don't want your husband getting any sicker. So he needs to be able to come in there. And at this point, I will not charge anything at this point. I mean,
right,
even
just
if
at this
we were
point. But I
charging-
mean, is it okay that we have a urinal in our bedroom? Because he just kind of, I didn't ask him to do it. He just kind of installed it one day with all the extra cement that we've had, and I don't even know, like, he's not a plumber. So
Right.
I don't even think he knows where the urine is going. I think he just kind of stuck it, because we're on the first floor. He just kind of cut like a hole in the floor, and it just goes down into there. So I mean, if that's okay with you, and you,
It's really not, because it can be a health hazard.
how is that a health hazard? Because it's just urine. Urine is sterile.
But it's still it's a health hazard to anyone who could come in contact with it.
Well, you're not gonna
Other apartments.
you're not gonna like you're not gonna come in contact with it because you're not over here. I mean, really, does your phone have any better volume on it? Because it's like you're
No.
really.
No, this is as loud as it gets. Let me place you on hold for just a moment and see what I can do. Okay?
No, please don't be on hold, because I've started to use the urinal too. Ever since the toilet won't flush anymore, I started using it too, and I don't even want you to take it away. Like, we're fine with just a hole in our floor that we pee in. I mean, we're just gonna I'm just gonna go get a mini fridge. Just don't even worry.
I need to know.
Don't even worry about it.
Because if this continues on, and this urinal is in there, it's eventually going to get seen, because we do come in for pest control and things like that. So it's going to be.
Oh no, we don't have any pests here. You don't have to come in for pest control.
We have to come in for pest
Well,
control.
we have a dog, and she
It does-
really hurt you if you
doesn't
came in
matter.
here.
It's even if the dog is there, I still have to be able to come into the apartment.
She
The dog
would
is-
probably kill you.
Well, that's just a risk I have to take. But if
Okay,
pest control
if you
comes-
really feel like taking a risk on your life just because there's a urinal in my bedroom,
It's
go
not
for
the
it.
fact of the urinal, Staci. It is the fact that I need to be able to get in this apartment and find out what the damage is to the refrigerator, if it's going to cause a problem. And if this urine is leaking, one of your if it's not installed properly and it's leaking underneath the apartment, I assure you that one of your neighbors is going to hear or smell this, and they're going to know
Oh.
it's there.
They haven't
And
smelled
on
it yet.
top
It's
of-
been like 6 months.
On top of that, Staci, when you move out, this is going to go on your credit report, or that whoever's apartment this is, it's going to go on their credit report.
Yeah, I'm not
It's
worried
gonna
about
be a
that.
problem, because you've notified me of this, and you're not letting me in the apartment. So it can
You're never
become
gonna find out.
unregulated.
I'm just gonna go to Walmart now, and I'm gonna buy a mini fridge, and we're just gonna keep the urinal because our credit's bad anyway. It doesn't matter. If you see like a fridge outside by the garbage area, just know that's just make that go to scrap metal, because I really would hate for all these parts to be wasted.
Well,
but-
because if that happens, then if you put that out there, then it's going to be even more money. I can assure you. and there's going to be charges, and it can be traced to who it came to.
Okay, that's fine. If you can trace it to me, I'm just going to have to take that risk. Just like you took the risk, you're going to take the risk to have my dog kill you. I mean, that's fine. I'm just going to take the risk on the credit.
That's actually going to be considered a threat. So, and I will...
That's not a threat. I'm telling you what would happen if you actually entered my apartment. That's not a threat. I mean, I can't, like, my dog is not, like, you know, premeditating your murder. If you enter my apartment...
That's being considered a threat, and since you're not letting us in the apartment and you're not going to tell me what apartment you're in, and there's the damages to the apartment, and it doesn't seem to matter to you that this is going on your credit. So when my maintenance guys find the refrigerator out by the dumpster, they can trace it back to what apartment it was put in.
Okay. All right, then we won't do that.
And on top of that, when pest control comes, and if I personally go with pest control, I will look in each apartment, and when I find this, then there's going to be an even bigger issue because you didn't even try and take the remote responsibility.
You're going to look at every single apartment for a urinal in the bedroom just because my husband has
because I'm looking because
bladder
you're damaging
cancer
our property. You have now damaged the property.
We didn't damage it. If anything, we added to it. Whoever moves in here next is going to have a urinal in their bedroom. How awesome is that?
No, that is not awesome to have
that is
a
awesome.
urinal in the bedroom with cement going into the floor.
Well, the cement's not going into the floor. I mean, it's just like he just got a pipe and just like stuck it into the ground and like cut a hole in the ground, just stuck it in there. So, I mean...
It will eventually be found out, and since you're not releasing the phone number to me or the apartment number to me, then there's nothing I can do, and it's going to go on your credit since you didn't want to take the action to try and resolve this on your own.
Okay, that's fine. I've really got to go to Walmart and buy a mini fridge right now.
Okay.
I really...
Go buy a mini fridge, and I will document and make sure that it gets charged.
Awesome.
Okay.
Don't be such a bitch.
I'm not. And don't call me names. I'm trying to help you, but since you don't want your help...
No, you're not helping me at all. Goodbye.
There's nothing I can do.
You're being a bitch. Bye.
No. Goodbye.
Just hang up the damn phone. 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 Just hang up